One of them, the likes of Babu Wino, the likes of Opio and I, the likes of all of them that were arrested. Notable is the person I might be contesting against, Sifuna. Sifuna was my client. They were arrested, taken to Kahawa law courts. I defended them. Very many people who were arrested. In my list, I defended more than 8,000 demonstrators, and all of them were released. Raila Odinga instructed me when they wanted to arrest Matiang'i. I remember very well, Dr. Fred Matiang'i called me and told me the DCI is coming to arrest me. You have very good books with Raila Odinga. Call Raila Odinga to come and help me. I called Raila Odinga. I summoned also my friends Shadrack Wamboi Wakili and Samson Nyaberi. We went to the CS's house at Karen. Raila Odinga came. I remember I called Citizen, and that is why I've given this exclusive interview to Citizen TV, because Citizen TV came, put their live gadgets. When the DCI came, they could not be able to walk in. They saw Raila Odinga, they saw us around there, they ran away. Actually, let Matiang'i know that had it not been Raila Odinga that night, Matiang'i could have been buried earlier than Raila Odinga. It was such a bad situation because the arrangement that was there was not easy. So, agreed with this, the DCI decided now to arrest me and charge me together with Matiang'i. We were summoned. We rushed to court and got anticipatory orders. We got anticipatory orders. When we went to the DCI, Matiang'i, the DCI swore that Matiang'i must sleep at least for some days in the cells. I called Baba. Baba again came to the DCI headquarters. When they heard I've called Baba, they informed the Director of Criminal Investigations in person. The Director of Criminal Investigations wanted to know whether it's true I've called Baba. I told my good friend Amin, yes, it is only Baba who will save the situation. And in 20 minutes, Baba was at the DCI headquarters. And that is when the DCI said, release Matiang'i, release Omari, or else Baba takes and runs down the DCI headquarters. Matiang'i was released. We were released from the DCI, courtesy of Baba. Then the DCI said they will pursue me very vigorously. My file to be charged was taken to the DCI. The file for Matiang'i was taken to the DCI, so that the DCI, the prosecutor, can decide. The DPP then, Nurdin Haji, a very sober person, a very competent deputy, that's the Director of Public Prosecution, looked at the file and said, there is no provision in law where you can charge an advocate for doing his work. So the Director of Public Prosecution stopped proceedings against me. The Director of Public Prosecution also stopped the prosecution of Dr. Fred Matiang'i, and the two of us are free to date because of the intervention of Baba and the intervention of the Director of Public Prosecution, one Nurdin Haji. The political front had also become very volatile. Remember, we were supposed to come after Matiang'i's arrest to Kisii to hold a political rally. We were prepared. We had hired choppers. Raila Odinga moved to Kisii in advance to conduct a meeting Fred Matiang'i, myself, and his aides were to land in Kisii to hold a political rally. And that's why today I've come to Kisii to disclose this, that we were bad to leave Wilson with Matiang'i to come to Kisii. We could not move from our houses to go and get the choppers to come to Kisii. Fred Matiang'i did not attend the rally in Kisii. Raila Odinga attended. When Raila Odinga asked me what was the issue, I explained to him. I told him we are still being followed, and Raila Odinga demanded from Kisii study not the police to follow Dr. Fred Matiang'i and his advocate. The same speech Raila Odinga at Jivanji, the next day, he called a political rally to push the government to leave Fred Matiang'i, to leave Danstan Omari away from witch hunt. So the man who has died is not an easy person. But the question going forward, what next for ODM? What next for William Ruto? This is the most tremendous and consequential deaths that has ever happened in this country. One, to the head of state. My advice as a political analyst, and that is likely to be, one, the president must look for a way to continue holding the Luo Nyanza together and Baba's orphans. How will he do this? Oburu has been given a temporal leadership position in ODM. To me, that is for funeral. It will have to end after Monday or after Tuesday. The way forward for Baba, to tame the people, Baba must reorganize his cabinet. Once he, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto, what is his way forward? One, he must reorganize the cabinet. The cabinet being, he must appoint the only person who can lead ODM, that is Mama Ida Odinga. Not the son, not Oburu. Mama Ida Odinga should be taken to cabinet. Two, Mama Ida Odinga will take over the reins of the husband's party. Remember, we have elections in Luo Nyanza, and we have some elections coming in ODM strongholds. Nobody in ODM fraternity can challenge Ida. Nobody in the country can take a finger against a widow. Nobody in this country can challenge the leadership qualities of Mama Ida.